live working on a crochet project of Science the Rat from Adventure Time. Here's how it went. I haven't been crocheting for very long, and I haven't picked up my hooks in, like, gosh, 6 months, I guess. It's been 6 months, and I don't remember how to do a magic circle. I barely had the hang of it back when I was still crocheting every day. Oh, I'm doing this so wrong. I did something so wrong there. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. How do you make a magic circle? Okay, I might have this. I was gonna do this before I started the stream, but I only had a minute left. So I was like, okay, time to embarrass myself on camera, I guess.
And place it underneath the bottom yarn, and then over the top yarn, and
pull it through.
Then twist it and bring it up. Then place the hook underneath the top yarn and pull it through the loop.
What loop?
This creates your slip knot in that magic ring.
Not for me.
And now we're ready to work single crochets into that magic ring.
Oh! Y'all, I did it. I made a circle. I have very poor grip due to carpal tunnel and arthritis. I wear those compression sleeves not just to help with the pain, but also as an attempt to kind of just help with the grip, the friction of the fabric on fabric. I'm not even a person. I have done one stitch. One. I have this stitch counter I should be wearing. I tend to crochet very tightly, and it doesn't always work in my favor. But I'm pretty quick with it once I get back in the rhythm. I forgot how to do increases. Oh, 2 single stitch in the same stitch. I need to pull this shut, I think. Yeah, I have to close the ring that it's not wanting to close. I have a feeling I did something very wrong. This doesn't look right. I think I'm gonna start over. Okay, I could do this. I could do this again. Yeah, let's see if I could close the circle. Yeah, something was definitely wrong last time. I do not regret starting over. It looks so much better now. And this is where it's gonna start getting hard, trying to stitch into existing stitches. It's hard for me because I do stitch so tightly. I did my official cos test of Princess Bubblegum last night. When did I first start crocheting? About a year ago, I think. And then I took a 6-month break because I had some stuff going on in my life and I just didn't have the time. But right now, as I was saying with the official cos test of Princess Bubblegum, I want to turn this plush of Science the Rat into a shoulder rider plush and use it in my cosplay to have her pet rat on her shoulder. And you could buy plushies of Science the Rat that were handmade, but they cost like $20. And since I can do it myself, I looked up a free pattern online. And when I'm gonna take clips from this live and turn it into its own video, and I will make sure to credit the person who made the pattern in the video. Okay, I'm starting to find my rhythm again. I don't think I'm gonna finish this project on this live, but I'll get as far as I can before, like, you know, my phone and my laptop die, and then I will decide from there how to proceed. Food chain. Can't say I remember this episode. Yes, I do. I remember this, actually. This is when he turned into a bird. That episode scared you when you were little. I didn't see that episode until about 6 months ago when I finally rewatched Adventure Time. I never finished the show as a kid. I never watched the whole thing. And then I decided as an adult, hey, I'm going to revisit this show and finish it. And I watched that episode for the first time. I'm just like, whoa, that's quite something. And now I am halfway through this one row. Oh, the red light song. I loved Fiona and Cake as well. I like that it was more adult-oriented because the people who are watching the original show when it was airing are grown up now. So the characters are too. I felt that was very fitting. 9 stitches into this row. I'm almost done with this row. Can't seem to get this one stitch right. I've had to redo it 3 times now. This doesn't look right. I've had to redo my 11th stitch like 5 times because I keep messing up. It's so frustrating. This is the last stitch I have to do in this row. Okay, I still need to do 2 more stitches. I lost count there. I just counted all the stitches in the circle and there's only 10. I need to have 12 of them. I'm not even going to try to do this the right way. I know it won't work. I'm going to cheat. I'm going to cheat the system. Ha! Oh no, I lost it. I fucked up. My hubris. Finally, I have 12. Reading the next step and it's going to be complicated. Actually, I think I'm going to call it here. I managed to make a magic circle and make 2 rows into that magic circle. I did 1 row of 6 single stitches and then another row of 6 increases, which is a total of 12 stitches. And maybe I'll go live again soon where I do the next step, step 3, which is a single crochet in the next stitch, increase in the next stitch, repeat 6 times for a total of 18 stitches. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take one of these lovely little things and set this down. And come back to this another day. I was live for about an hour, and now I know that is about the limitations of my phone. I went live to continue my crochet project of Science the Rat from Adventure Time. This is my second live working on this project, and here's how it went. I am picking up where I left off on my last live. Oh, you love my hair? Thank you! I just got it done a week or 2 ago. It's so cute. Thank you. Don't you? Don't I what? Don't I eat? Well, I ate dinner before I hopped on this live. Yeah. Like chicken. I actually did eat chicken with my dinner. How do you tell your mom that you're gay? Well, that's a very complicated question. It really depends on the views of your parents. For me, I got outed, so I didn't really have a say. Pretty fart there. I got out a smaller crochet hook this time. I'm hoping it will be helpful, I guess. Since last time it seemed like I was having a hard time getting my hooks. Alarm went off. I am sorry about that. Anyone here a fan of Sailor Moon? I was watching that before I went live. I'm also planning to do a Sailor Moon cosplay. I really like Sailor Moon, but I've never really understood the lore because it always just went right over my head. So I'm rewatching it. I'm trying to understand it. I'm paying closer attention. When I was a kid, it was just pfft, and I tried watching it again when I was 18 and I wasn't paying enough attention. I never understood the lore. So now I'm rewatching it so I could, properly portray Sailor Jupiter when I cosplay her. But I've been wanting to cosplay her for years. So if anyone wants to spoil Sailor Moon for me and dumb it down, oh my god, thank you. Thank you for the 17 roses. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. That was so sweet of you. Thank you. I got my iced coffee in my bluey sippy cup. It's not a sippy cup, it's just a normal water bottle, but a 5-year-old once told me that I drink from sippy cups and I have the room of a baby. A 5-year-old said this. I can tell you, these little tally counter things, this thing cost me like $1 and it's super cute. It is a game changer because I constantly am losing count. I can't remember how many stitches I've done. All I gotta do is push a button and it tells me. Now I need to figure out if I am on a single or an increase. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm on an increase right now. I'm not good with math. Ooh, I messed up. I have to alternate single crochets and increases, and I always forget if I'm supposed to be doing a single or an increase. The ladies who are in my crochet group that helped me learn how to crochet, they always said I was really speedy. That was a year ago, so I got rusty. I finished step 3. Okay, and the next one's a bit more complicated. You need to single crochet in the next 3 stitches and increase in the next stitch. Repeat 6 times. It's warm on winter wonder world. Winter wonder. Not even gonna try to hit that note. Oh, I realized I just royally fucked this up. I mixed up steps 4 and 3. I have to ruin this whole row. I think I marked the start of this row. Start over. It's mixed up. Steps 4 and 5. Step 4, single crochet in the next 2 stitches and increase in the next stitch, repeat 6 times, or 24. But step 5 was single crochet in the next 3 stitches, increase in the next stitch, repeat 6 times for a total of 30. And I noticed I was getting to the end of the row and I was like, this doesn't seem right, because I was doing 3 single crochets instead of 2. And there wasn't enough stitches to crochet into, and I was running out of space. I was like, I did something wrong. And I read it, I was like, that's why. Okay, so I've done 1 stitch so far. I didn't use my tally counter, so I lost count. Which is why I bought a counter. It would be helpful if I actually used the counter. Something feels off here. Sorry, I'm doing math. And I'm not good at it. Okay, all I have to do is this last increase and I'm done with this row. Meaning I'm done with step 4 and we get to move on to step 5. And now we move on to step 5, and I don't even need to read the instructions for it because I accidentally did it the first time. I'm using this tail to mark where the row starts in case I have to frog it again. I know how far I need to go. Okay, look how far we've gotten. Okay, now step 6, single crochet in the next 4 stitches, increase in the next stitch, repeat 6 times for a total of 36. My phone's at 20%. Let's hope it lasts another 30 minutes, because I promised I'd stay live for another 30 minutes if I met that live goal, and I did. So, I finished the row. Let me double check my work, though. 30, 31, 32. Yeah, I felt like that was off. That's why I checked it. I had 1 increase left to do. The fact that I didn't end on an increase, it made me feel like I miscounted somewhere. We're good now. Now we're on to step 7, which involves decreasing. How do you decrease? Single crochet 2 stitches together. Oh yeah, I remember how to do that. Okay. So 4 single crochets in the next 4 stitches and decrease in the next stitch. Repeat 6 times. Can say using a smaller needle this time has helped a lot. Let me double check my phone battery. I had to jump off the live before I could even do a proper sign off. It was horrible. My phone was like at 2%. I had to bolt. It's been 2 hours. My phone is fully charged. And while I was waiting for it to charge, I did go ahead and finish off the row so I won't have to worry about it in the next live. I know exactly where I left off and I'll be able to continue smoothly. And I will be much better prepared for the likelihood that I might meet my live goal and have to extend my live by 30 minutes. However, even though I wasn't able to make it to 9:30, I had to bowl at 9:20, I also started the live 10 minutes early. So ending it 10 minutes early, it evens out. I still was live for an hour and a half. I just went live working on my crochet project of Science the Rat from Adventure Time. Here's how it went. I have to get back into the hang of this. I haven't picked up my crochet hook since February. I am rusty. Do I even remember how to do a single crochet? It's been so long since I picked up my crochet hook. Oh my god. Not since the last time I went live. Hello, hi. I'm just trying to get back into the hang of things. Do I remember how to crochet? I want to get this done as quickly as possible. I'm going to go live like 6 times in the next 2 weeks so I could power through finishing this project. So I'm going to cosplay Bubblegum again soon. So 2 rounds of single crochets all the way around, so total 30. I'm pushing my bangs back. I know it's going to look like booty, but I'm sweating, okay? Try to make my room look all cozy. Did it work? I know I'm just shouting into the void right now, but oh well. Oh, I just realized the sticker I meant to put there does not say what I meant for it to say. I want to make sure I credit the person who made the pattern I'm using. There we go. I usually wear gloves when I crochet, and I didn't want to deal with that this time. I'm so hot, and I cannot stand the thought of another piece of fabric on my body. And I'm remembering why I typically wear gloves. Oh my god, did I? Okay, I did click the button. I love ADHD autopilot until I can't remember if I actually did the thing or not. There's many times I did not. We're a third of the way through steps 8 and 9. I have a bunch of other lives scheduled, and I don't know if I'll actually do all those lives. If I finish this before the last live I've scheduled, then I won't be doing those last lives. Yeah, I wanted this live to have a much more cozy feel. I know I'm shouting into the void. The view count is 0. But hey, I could add this little information when I make the highlight reel. Actually, I'm going through this. Oh my god, we're 2/3 of the way through now of this step, rounds 8 and 9. Not inviting anyone to join the live. Last time I did that, it made me very uncomfortable. Not it made me very uncomfortable. The process itself is probably fun, but the person on the other end made me uncomfortable. So I'm not inviting strangers to join my life. I'm autistic, man. I don't know how to handle myself around strangers. I was in the psych ward recently, though, and that was a lot of strangers, and I handled myself pretty okay. I made some friends. Maybe that's what I'll talk about during this live stream. You guys want to hear about my psych ward experience? I just got out on Wednesday. It is Saturday. We are done. Never mind. I need to fix what I just did wrong. Oh, I fixed it. 30. I'll talk about the psych ward after I figure out what step 10 is, or round 10. When I was in the psych ward, it was for SI, and that is all I can say because TikTok filters and censorship and bullshit. I went to a psychiatric rehab facility, so there was also people there who were detoxing from illicit substances. I made 3 friends there who I gave my contact information to. I had to be very careful about who I gave my contact information to this time because past experiences with psych ward friends haven't exactly been good for me. But one of the friends I made was an active alcoholic and was admitted for that and detoxing. But he is committed to staying sober. And he was cool. He brought out the best in me. I didn't know what my actual laughs sounded like until I got put on the proper meds and made a friend who just made me laugh. Just got genuine belly laughs out of me. It's kind of frightening. I thought I was maybe going into drug-induced mania from my meds being tampered with. But no, it was my meds making it so I could feel true joy for the first time in my life. I don't know if I've ever stated it on this account, but I was diagnosed with depression and anxiety when I was only 7 years old, likely as a result of CA combined with being an undiagnosed autistic in a neurotypical world. At the time, undiagnosed ADHD, I got that diagnosis at the same time as the generalized anxiety, and the time they called it dysthymia, which is chronic low-level depression, that I believe that diagnosis is no longer used in the DSM-5. At the time, we were still using the DSM-4. I think now they just refer to it as chronic low-level depression. It has been upgraded to major depressive disorder in the years since. I'm doing a lot better now. I mean, I'm still healing. I'm still recovering. I have a lot of trauma I need to work through, and I don't feel like I've actually been properly addressing it. I had a panic attack my first night in the hospital, and I didn't realize I had institutionalization trauma, which typically refers to people who have been in prison, but it also applies to people who have been in and out of hospitals and psych wards for years. In my case, I've been in and out of psych wards since I was 13, so that's 11 years now. And I've had good experiences, I've had bad experiences, and it just noticed that I have a hard time with that there's trauma I have faced while being in psychiatric institutions that I really need to work through. Also, some parental trauma. Like, I knew about the trauma I had regarding my dad. There's some trauma regarding my mom I didn't realize that I had until I was in there. Well, not when I was in there, but right before I went in. And that's something I need to work through too. I have a therapist appointment in less than a week, so I'll be good. I will. I know it. I'm putting that into the universe. I decided to buy the Shadow Work Journal and the Lucky Girl Journal. You know, those things are going viral on TikTok Shop for a while. Give them a shot. Shadow work, people were losing their mind about it. Like, it's witchcraft. It's not. It's a psychiatric principle designed by Carl Jung, a world-renowned psychiatrist. I just combined psychiatrist and psychologist. Actually, off the top of my head, I don't know which one he was. That it is, like, a medically recognized form of therapy to treat trauma. The Lucky Girl Journal is not built on that. It's like cognitive reframing but gendered. And it credits no psychiatrists. But I thought it was a positive way to follow up the shadow work. Make sure I don't fall too deep into that kind of mindset. You don't want to dwell on the past, especially the negative things of the past, for too long. You need to take a moment and just look on the brighter side of life, you know? I need to practice more mindful gratitude. Not mindful gratitude, intentional gratitude. I need to stop being pessimistic all the time, you know? This is the last stitch of this round. I'm flying through, guys. Now I single crochet around for 24. And after that I switch to orange yarn. But I don't know how to switch yarn yet. That's a skill I haven't been taught. Yeah, I've never been taught how to switch yarn, so I'm gonna have to look up a little video on that. And I have 2 shades of orange to choose from. I think I'm gonna go with the one that's brighter. It's acrylic yarn. It's not cotton like this, and I'm worried about the effect that will have on my skin. I have extremely sensitive skin. That's why I always buy cotton yarn. Acrylic can make me itchy, but not always. Depends on the quality. Acrylic is a hit or miss, but cotton never fails. I think I'm just going to sit here and crochet silently until someone else joins because there's nothing else to do. I still have an hour and a half left, though. I decided to do 2-hour live streams instead of 1 hour, if my phone will allow. Now I need to figure out how to switch yarn. Let's see what YouTube. Bella Coco. Shout out Bella Coco. It would help a lot if the video would load. Okay, we are not getting our instructions from Bella Coco. Okay, I was on a website called the Crochet Project looking at instructions, and I need a video. Bella Coco. Why is her video taking so long to load? It's a minute long. We've been having a lot of internet and cable problems. We're switching internet and cable providers very soon because this is a reoccurring issue. Going back to the blog post. At its most basic, changing yarns is just picking up a new one and using that instead of the old one. What does that mean? We are going to try our best. This yarn feels different than my usual yarn. I don't like it already. We're winging it. We're winging it. I think I'm doing things correctly. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Rounds 12 to 15, single crochet around. I missed a round earlier, but it's too late to go back. Our little rat is going to be this much shorter than he's supposed to be. Just this much. And that is an error I can forgive, okay? I misread the pattern and I just realized it. Because here it says rounds 8 through 9, single crochet around, and then parentheses it says 30 stitches. And that meant 30 stitches per round, not total for both rounds. And I misinterpreted that as both rounds. But no, it's per round. I didn't realize that until I got here where it's rounds 12 to 15, single crochet around 24 stitches. I was like, that doesn't sound right. That does not sound right. Okay. We're doing this. We're dedicated. We are motivated. We are totally winging it. I think I successfully did it. 24 times 3. 12, 14, 15. 72! That's how many stitches I need to do. Because it's rounds 12 through 15, 24 stitches per round. That's 3 rounds. 24 times 3, 72. 1 of 72. 2 of 72. Oh, this is ridiculous. And the butterflies and bees wander through the forest. So as we I totally got this down. So proud of myself. Aggressive positivity. Okay, this yarn isn't too bad. It does make my finger a little itchy though. That yarn on my tongue. Talk about cotton though. This is honestly such a good form of parallel play. Not parallel play. Body doubling. Anyway, I'm over halfway through this part. Only 11 stitches left. So I move on to round 16. Progress! Single crochet, then for 2, and then decrease, repeat 6 times for a total of 18. Okay, I'm tired of this, and I still have an hour to go. This yarn is making my fingers feel icky. My wrap's gonna look a little goofy because the new yarn's a bit thicker than the old yarn, so it looks like instead of getting smaller, it's getting a little bigger. It is now time to switch to the white yarn, but I know I said I was gonna my bags. I know I was gonna stay live for 2 hours. That's what I said before, but I'm tired and I don't want to. It's hot in here. I'm tired. The yarn made my hand feel icky. And I'm only eating one thing today, and it's 8 p.m., so I'm gonna go ahead and sign off because I'm just in need of laying down in front of a fan with food. I just went live working on my crochet project of Science the Rat from Adventure Time. Here's how it went. It would help if I actually had the pattern pulled up ahead of time. I had everything ready to go except for the laptop because I was using it last night. Hello, hi, I'm still getting set up here. It's time to switch to cream colored yarn. Do I remember how to switch yarns? Pull up the crochet project yarn tutorial. I've only ever switched yarn once. What am I making? I am trying to make Science the Rat from Adventure Time. Princess Bubblegum's pet rat that looks like a piece of candy corn. Single crochet 18 times 3. 18 times 3. I don't know math, okay? I never learned my times tables. 54. Where's my stitch counter? Did I lose it? It was way over there. Why? I don't know. Oh. How many was it? 54? I have to ask Sari again. 18 times 3. Because 17, 18, 19. Oh, that's 4. 18 times 4. 72. Oh, okay, I'll remember that. Because it's around 17 through 20, so 17, 18, 19, 20. And 18 per, so 18 times 4. Okay. Oh, that looks so messy. Okay, I can fix it. I'm not wearing a wig. This is just my hair. I mean, I do have wigs that I wear for cosplay. If you're asking about those, my Ochako wig is from Amazon. My more recent cosplays, I got those wigs from Temu. And my Denki and Shinso wigs are from Epic Cosplay. But this is just my hair, dude. I can prove it. You see? Scalp. I have to do 72 of these. Oh, damn it. I'm gonna lean back for a bit. I need to be away from the phone. Leaning back. Not a flattering angle, but actually you could see the project a little better with the way I'm holding it. I am screen recording this live again. Gonna make another little highlight reel. There's actually viewers this time. There wasn't viewers in the last one I did. My aunt joined and then immediately left. Like, damn. Thanks, Jessica. She's gonna see this too. She joined and I asked her a question. No response. She left the live. Like, damn, okay. Love you too, I guess. I do love her. We joke in this family. I still think it's really funny that someone thought my hair was a wig. My cousin thinks it's a wig. She doesn't understand how hair dye works. It's like, do you think your mom was born with cherry cola hair? She's like, no, that's a wig. And my mom's hair just looks like that. Because that's all she's ever known. My aunt has been dyeing her hair. This is a different aunt than the one that did from my stream. She's had her hair dyed like this cherry cola red as long as I can remember. Technically, the aunt that did from my stream isn't my real aunt. She's my mom's cousin. I just call her my aunt. The aunt with cherry cola hair is actually my mom's sister. This color change looks so different than the last one I did. I don't know what I did different, but I did something different. I'm just glad to be working with cotton yarn again. That acrylic yarn left my fingers feeling itchy for hours. I wanted to finish this crochet project like 3 months ago, and I just gave up on it for a while. I'm like really close to the end of this. Not like I'm gonna finish it in this live, but maybe in the next one. You guys like my posters? I got them from Walmart. This one I got in store, the Barbie one, for $5. And this one I got on Walmart's website for like $15. I think they're cute. I wanted my room to be more pink, and I'd kind of outgrown my My Hero Academia phase, so I got rid of my My Hero Academia posters. By get rid of, I rolled them up and put them in my closet. I'm at 30 stitches, and I have to do 72 until I move on to the next step. Also, I was gonna do 2-hour live streams, but I realized I can't do that. For multiple reasons, I just cannot vibe with that. It's too hard on my body and my technology. My phone was struggling after the last stream, and I only did an hour. Will happen again and again. You and I will always I don't know what I did so different that this stitch change looks so different than the last one. I followed the same oh, that looks so bad. Well, this is gonna be the bottom of the mouse. I'm over halfway through this step. Can I get my water without knocking over the fucking phone again? Oh, hi! I was talking about you earlier, Jessica! I was talking about how it showed you dipped in earlier in the last one and then just dipped right out. I'm almost done with this round 20. Oh, yeah, it does make my hands hurt. It makes my hands hurt a lot, which is why I can't do it for more than an hour at a time. It's already making my hands hurt, and I've been doing it for like 20 minutes. So I have carpal tunnel, arthritis, polymyalgia, and Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. So this is like a horrible hobby for me to have. But it makes my heart happy. But I don't crochet very often, and when I do, I don't do it for long periods of time. Yeah. Mom is living in an area with such bad service, I can't show her my TikToks that I want her to see. I'll forward her one, and she'll be like, I can't open it. I'm just like, dang it. It's important, though. It's not important. I'm gonna take a break in a second. I finished that round. It looks so bad. We're just gonna look at this side. This is the good side. I was coloring last night. That's why I'm in so much more pain. Yeah, it is so hard to get a hold of Mom. I called her while I was in the hospital. I called Mom 6 times before she actually answered the phone. My therapist got a hold of her before I did. So round 21, single crochet in next stitch, decrease, repeat 6 times. Attach eyes and stuff. Literally the next step literally just says attach eyes and stuff. Thanks for the very clear instructions. I don't know how to attach eyes. I've never done that before. Well, that's not the next step. It's the step after. Oh, I almost dropped things. It's the step after this step. So I'm going to do this step first and then try to fuck around and find out. I found that using a hook smaller than recommended works a lot better for me. My brain's malfunctioning again. It's time for a decrease, right? Yeah. So the live ended up getting cut short because my phone overheated to the point it just shut down. I was only able to stay alive for 20 minutes because of that. I did go ahead and finish round 20 while I was waiting for my phone to figure out what was going on. I also went to Tiny Curl Crochet on YouTube to watch a tutorial on how to insert the safety eyes. So I'll be more prepared next time. I just need to figure out what made my phone overheat the way it did and avoid that happening again. I could use ice packs to keep my phone cool. I'll figure it out. I just went live working on my crochet project of Science the Rat from Adventure Time. Here's how it went. Washers. Finally live. 2 hours late? More like 3 hours late. I'm finally attaching eyes and stuff, but I'm realizing my eye kit didn't come with the washers, the necessary backs to the safety eyes. I'm sorry, my live was 3 hours late. I had an awful migraine this morning and I had to go to urgent care to get a Toradol and Phenergan injection. But when I came home, I just slept it off and I didn't wake up until till 30 minutes into what was my scheduled live slot. I woke up at 7:30 and I meant to go live at 7. That wasn't ideal. And obviously I could have just gone live then, but I had to do some stuff first. I wanted to go live at 9, but I got my new chair in the mail and I wanted to assemble it, and it took so much longer to assemble than I anticipated. So yeah, that's why this live is so late. Still haven't eaten since early this morning. I was going to do that before this live too, but I'm just like, okay, I've put it off too long. I need to go live now, so I'm going to eat after the live. These eyes aren't big enough. Okay, I'm frustrated. Can you tell? I think these safety eyes are appropriate size. Yeah, that looks good for a rat's eye. Luckily, this isn't a toy I'm giving to a kid, so if the safety eye pops out, honestly, it's not that big of a deal. Seriously, there's no washers in here. No backings. It is cute that it came with little doggy noses, though. If I ever want to make a doggy plush, I have little doggy noses. Can I continue crocheting now? I can. Okay. Got the safety eyes in. Okay. Continuing this. I tried to grab some food I could eat during the live. I couldn't find anything that I could just grab and go. I'd have to prepare it, and I didn't have time to do that. I also put an ice pack between my phone and the ring light this time to hopefully prevent my phone from overheating like it did in the last live. So I need to do 12 stitches here. The closer to the end we get, the more difficult it is to stitch in. These safety eyes are actually making it a lot harder to crochet. Annoying. Don't like that for me. Everything stings. What am I doing wrong here? I think I'm gonna do another crochet live on my another series of lives for my next crochet project when I make a flower pot coaster set for my grandma. I tried to make her one for her birthday over a year ago and it just failed epically. So I'm gonna try that again on live now that my skills have improved. But I have to make sure not to swear on those lives because if I want to make a compilation video and send it to her, I can't have a potty mouth because my grandma will not appreciate it. But I feel like she would appreciate seeing the process of it. Thank you for the rose. Oh my god, how many roses was that? Was that 10? Oh my god, thank you. And oh my goodness. They just keep coming, dude. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Choking on water. Well, usually when I reach a live goal of 5 roses, I stay live for an extra 30 minutes. If my phone lets me, I'll do that. Oh my gosh. 10 roses, a ferocious fire, 5 heart puffs, 5 give me the votes, 5 ice cream cones, and 5 lightning bolts, and a confetti. That is insane. Thank you. I've never gotten gifted like that before. Ah! Okay, back into the groove of things, but thank you. I actually wanted to go over on this live anyway. We are switching cable and internet providers next week, and our cable is going to be hooked up in time. But yeah, I'm not going to have internet for about a week, so I won't be able to do any more live streams for a while. I want to get this done before that, before I lose my internet. With me and the butterflies and bees, we can wander through the forest. Okay, we're done with this round. Oh, I have to do 6 decreases. Okay. We are almost done. Wait, why would I... Oh, I need a fucking... Oh my god. When it said attach eyes and stuff, I thought they were being all jokey, being like attach eyes and stuff and having no... Like, just being joking, saying, and stuff. No, they meant stuff it with the fucking stuffing. But I was like, when are we supposed to stuff it? Why am I supposed to fasten it off so soon? We haven't stuffed it yet. That's because I skipped the step. That's why. But it's okay. I've only done 1 extra round past that step. I haven't started decreasing yet. Here we go. We are stuffing the mouse. Stuffing the mouse. I'm taking the safety eyes out. I'm just going to shove them back in later because it's not like I could put in the washers anyway. This is the first plushie I've ever made. I made cat toys before, but never a plushie. The cat toy was stuffed with shredded paper to make it crinkly. It wasn't plushie. Now I got to do a few decreases. Crocheting as tightly as I do is such a blessing and a curse. It's not going to unravel, but also it's so hard to work with. I'm actually going to cut this super short. Stick my safety eyes back in. There we go. Now I have to make a nose. I think I need my needles for that. Let me grab some stuff. Oh shit. It did come with washers. They were just out of the way. Ugh. Well, too late now. I've already fastened the little guy off. Oh well. It's been so long since I bought those, I forgot they existed. Oh, I hate the orange yarn. It's a very specific stitch I'm trying to get this needle to go through, and it just doesn't wanna. What if I just painted the white spots with an orange marker? So I'm thinking that might just be how I handle this. Fuck it, we're getting an orange marker. That's a pretty good match. Oh, yeah, that's working great. And you'd never know the difference. He just has a big ass nose. Now I gotta give the little guy a smile. He has a big ass smile and a big ass nose. Now I have to make legs, ears, and a tail. Oh my god, I forgot to put the magnet inside of him. Now he can't be a shoulder rider. Oh my god, that was the whole point. What if I cut him open a little and then sewed him back together? We're performing an autopsy. Not an autopsy, an operation. We have performed an operation. Now we need to put him back together. You can't even tell. I mean, you can kind of tell, but it's fine. Now he has a magnet in his belly. I'm gonna do the ears first. I think I might skip the legs. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. 3 single crochet in the second crochet from hook. Okay. I'm having difficulties. I have an ear. Just one. My ears are not equal, but that's okay. I have attached one ear. He has an ear. He's slightly less goofy looking now. I feel so nauseous. I need to eat something soon. He has 2 ears now. One is bigger than the other. Okay, I need to chain 20. There we go. We have a tail. Sew this onto the butt. Look at that. He has a tail now. Now I need to make his little legs. Damn it, I have to do a magic circle. I don't remember how to do that. Or the same method I used for the ears. I'm gonna go with the ear method so I don't have to look up how to do a magic circle again. I'm sorry, my social battery is running low. You know what if he just didn't have legs? What if he just chills like this with no legs? Or what if I just do the legs another time? Because I'm so over this right now. I'm having such a hard time. This is impossible. It's not impossible because the person who made the pattern did it, but it's impossible for me. I'm so over this. Thankfully, I'm almost done. I am so over this. You see this tiny bit of yarn I'm working with? Ah, come on. Like, I genuinely might start crying. I'm so frustrated. Oh my god. I'm trying so hard it hurts. I lost it. Homie just doesn't get to have legs. Or I'll do it off camera another day because I am so sick of it. I'm sick of him. Homie doesn't get legs. Homie doesn't deserve legs because he frustrates me. He works. And frankly, this is just gonna have to be good enough for now because I can't deal anymore. Expectations versus reality. We did good enough. Thanks for joining. I need to lay down. Bye. I've spent a good 5 hours on TikTok Live working on a crochet project of Science the Rat from Adventure Time. And in the end, he came out looking a little, goofy. So the day after my last live, I decided to spend some of my free time giving him some cosmetic upgrades, starting by removing all the yarn that made his nose and giving him something much better. I decided some of the oval-shaped safety eyes were the perfect size for a cute little button nose, but they all came in black, and Science's nose is orange, and I don't own orange paint. However, I do own orange gel nail polish. I had to start with a white base, but once I got the orange on there, it ended up being a perfect color match for the yarn I used. I also decided to add a little bit of glue to all the safety eyes since I wasn't able to add any backings to them. It's not the most secure method, but it does keep them from just falling out like they were before. I then went in and decided to revamp the little guy's smile. I didn't change much, I just made it a little smaller. I then had to sit down for a while and just grind away at getting his little legs done. It took a long time for me to grasp, but I did it. I sewed them onto his body one by one, and in the end I had a slightly less goofy looking rat than I did before. And that is the final update for this journey of crocheting Science the Rat. Thanks for watching.